This week. Last week's PlayStation 5 launch was pretty big for us over here in North America and Australia, but now it's time for the rest of the world to get their hands on Sony's next-gen behemoth as the worldwide release date of November 19th approaches. Launch titles like Astro's Playroom, Miles Morales, and Demon's Souls have been getting rave reviews, but the big focus without Parole, of course, has been PSVR 1 backward compatibility. And while most games seem to work fine with dramatically reduced load times, only a few games, most notably Squadrons, Dreams, and Minecraft, have seen any major graphical improvements. Luckily, camera adapters at this point seem to be going out to almost everyone who's ordered them, but if you still haven't requested yours from Sony, make sure you click the link in the description to claim yours now. When I saw this trailer for the Doctor Who Edge of Time Time Lord Victorious update, I have to say I was a little confused as to what was actually new. So I re-downloaded the game, installed the free update, and checked it out. And as it turns out, you're now able to access the 10th Doctor's TARDIS, but it's inoperable. And to fix it, you've got to replay the game, looking for 8 newly placed artifacts hidden around the world. If you've never played the Edge of Time before, this will definitely make your first playthrough a lot more fun. Plus, it's currently on sale for just $15. And as someone who finished the game late last year, I've got to say I'm intrigued to go back and play it again.
This is the story of how you died. Or at least, I hope it
will be. Welcome to the Darkness World. Don't be afraid, my friend. Your fate is in your hands.
This week, Darkness Roller Coaster Akimbo Edition appeared on the PlayStation Store. So what is it? Well, let's go on a little journey back to February of this year when Darkness Roller Coaster Ultimate Shooter Edition first launched. It was mediocre at best, and for the next 6 months it got patch after patch after patch, sometimes more than one a week. But instead of rewarding their audience for their patience while slowly fixing their game, Creative VR 3D re-released the game as Darkness Roller Coaster Anniversary Edition, a new separate purchase on the PlayStation Store, which, despite looking like a sequel or possibly an updated version of the game, was the exact same game, but this time with the soundtrack included. Well, that scam must have worked because they're back once again this week with Darkness Roller Coaster Akimbo Edition, which simply adds the ability to fire your weapon with either hand. So again, instead of being a patch for people who already bought the game, it's yet another separate purchase. Developer Monologic Games shared even more footage of their upcoming Ben VR adventure this week. And while this industrial sawmill level is one of the more interesting locales we've seen so far, I'm getting a little concerned at this point that maybe we've seen a majority of what Ben VR Adventure has to offer. Hopefully I'm wrong, but look at all these different videos that have surfaced since Monologic first announced their game. With any luck, there's still a lot we haven't seen. And all that aside, the developers do seem to be teasing something on their Twitter account, so maybe we'll get a release date soon.
You're not advanced enough to challenge me.
When Rhythm Game Dance Collider launched back in July, we thought it was a fun game, but certainly pretty underwhelming. Luckily, developer Emerge Worlds is looking to correct that with their new Hardcore Mode update. Featuring 45 new beat maps, an extreme difficulty, and a new precision mechanic, the Dance Collider Hardcore Mode is available now for free on PlayStation VR.
Dance with me! Move!
This newest video from Russia 2077 gives me a little hope that it's something more than just a straightforward shooter. From the trailers we've seen so far, it's definitely level-based with leaderboards, so I'm not sure how much of a narrative or other gameplay mechanics we should expect, but no matter what it turns out to be, the dark, cyberpunk aesthetic has my attention. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to keep you up to date on all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR This Week.